Hello my friends and welcome back. Thank you very much for being with me again today. I really don't understand the Russians. And the Russians, I'm talking about the leadership. From outside, with my, abilities or lack of, however you want to look at them, it seems to me that these guys are naive. They are just delusional. I'm talking about Lavrov, Putin, the leadership. And you say, hey, Emil, yeah, you know everything. Yeah. Well, why don't you tell us? Well, I will. These guys, the Russian leadership, they still think that somehow United States will negotiate with them. I mean, what kind of mental process can you have in your little addicts to think that way and to act that way, or at least make statements directly talking about it? The Russians are still waiting for the Americans to show up at the negotiation table. Are they crazy? The Russians tried to discuss and negotiate with United States of America and the Weasel NATO organization for about 5 years already. Remember 2021, the whole year, the Russians spoke with the Americans, spoke with the NATO. Hey, let's talk, let's discuss, and the result was, no, NATO has an open door policy, bye-bye, nothing to talk with you. We do whatever we want in Ukraine. That's what they said. Now the Americans did not even want to talk about the Russian proposals that they make on numerous occasions, and the last one, it was in December 2021. And the Americans did not even bother to give a response to that. That was in peacetime. In peacetime, this guy said, we have nothing to talk to you. You gotta start what we want you to start. We're not talking to you. Do whatever, man. I don't care. That's how it was. They are in a war. United States, I'm not going to say Ukraine. No, it's United States and Russia. This is the main thing. Behind United States are interests. It's not United States, Biden, Kamala, and those below 86 IQ. It's not them. That's for sure. The problem is, over there in Russia, it's them. Now, we have Lavrov, which I have to say that how should I put it mildly so I don't sound too pro-Russia here. He's a very good diplomat. He could be used as an example of a diplomat. Lavrov. I don't care what he does with his ladies of the night and how much vodka or how much he smokes. I don't care. As a diplomat, and that's what he is very good. Okay? So, he comes and tells the world something that I'm like, are you crazy? I know he knows much more than I do what's behind the scenes and in reality. His experience, he knows these things. He's a smart guy. This article comes from Reuters. From October 11th, 2022. Lavrov says Russia open to talks with West, awaiting serious proposal. What are you talking about, Lavrov? Those guys got you where they want you to be. Drain your economy, kill your people, drain your army, get in a war with another country, you both kill one another, they provide the weapons, the means, you guys die, and at the end those guys will win. That's the whole game. Do you think that they care about you? What I want is you to be back to Russia 1991, 1999. I keep repeating that. That when it was under Yeltsin, the whore of the West. That's how it was. Are you gonna be that? No, because you can't. You are not to be trusted by the West. They don't know if tomorrow you're gonna turn around and you're gonna blow them up. So you got to go. Alright? So you're not negotiable. They're not gonna talk to you. And he still, are you gonna talk? If you bring good proposals, we talk to you. Just turn around, babe. Let's see what's going on in this little article. Russian Foreign Minister Sergei Lavrov said on Tuesday that Moscow was open to talks with the West. The West is not open. It's not even open or closed. Not there. open to talk with the West on the Ukraine war. It's not Ukraine war, it's US war, but had yet to receive any serious proposal to negotiate. And you ain't going to receive any proposals. The proposal is you beat it, get the fuck out, we're gonna put our people, and then you just go. We're still not gonna negotiate with you. Those are the preconditions. Our people will be in charge of Russia. Like Zelensky, Zmihal, Reznikov, and Yermak. When you're gonna have this kind of people over there leading and being in charge of Russian nation, then yes, you're good. We're gonna negotiate. But this must be first signed. You beat it. Get the fuck out. I can't believe it. It's just. And in an interview on State TV, Lavrov said officials, including White House National Security spokesman John Kirby, had said that the United States was open to talks, but that Russia had refused. Yeah, okay. This is a lie, Lavrov said. We have not received any serious offers to make contact. What do you expect? He also said Russia would not turn down a meeting between President Vladimir Putin and US President Joe Biden at the forthcoming G20 meeting and would consider the proposal if it receives one. Yeah. And I'm quoting, "We have repeatedly said that we never refuse meetings. If there is a proposal, then we will consider it," Lavrov said. Well, and they talk about Erdogan, how Erdogan would facilitate it. And at the end, the last paragraph is this, important, a reminder, I would say. Lavrov was speaking in the 8th month of the war at the moment when Russia's invasion has stalled and it has been dealt a series of stinging defeats by NATO forces, per me, since the start of September. Even if you lose, you gotta lose unconditionally. That's where you have to go. You have to go like Germany, Japan, unconditional surrender. There's no nothing, and Italy. All right? Until then, bye-bye. They don't want to negotiate. Especially now, when they're winning. Why would they? They're winning. The Americans are winning. You're losing. Doesn't matter how many Ukrainians were going to be that. It's not a concern for those guys. They're just going to tell us, we're winning, guys. The Ukrainians are winning. Yeah, you guys over there just Slavs kill yourselves, and the other guys are going to be counting their money. Or maybe counting their money, looking at the numbers, because money nowadays is numbers, not backed by anything. What is it backed by? Piece of paper. So, yeah, Lavrov, I think it's still no serious. It's a lie. Goddamn right is a lie. What did you expect? In time of peace, they didn't talk to you. In time when you had, let's say, the upper hand, they didn't talk to you. Do you think they're going to talk now when you are in the, let's put it this way, your lowest point so far? This is your lowest point. Before the invasion, operation, however you want to call it, it was neutral. All right, this was the situation. Oh, we're going to invade, we don't care. We're going to invade, we don't care. Okay, now you invaded and you beat the guys at the beginning. These guys had a few successes. So the score is about 10-1 right now. 10 Russia, 1 the West, which is the United States, not Ukraine. Ukraine is just, as I said, is the weapon that is provided actually by the... Anyway, so it's actually is the active participant with a weapon provided by those guys who tell this guy what to do. So that's how, this is Ukraine. Where do I go? Over there? Okay, give me this. Okay, I'm gonna go. Okay, I need some more. Okay, thank you. The clip back. Okay, I need some more. Okay, where do I go? Over there? This is Ukraine. This is Ukraine. The weapons come from there. Commands come from there. What do you want? And I die, that guy dies, that guy profits. And Lavrov wants to negotiate with those guys. Why would they negotiate with you? What do you have to offer but your life and out? That's all you have to offer, and that's all they want from you. Out, all of you. And put moderate Russian leadership. Moderate parentheses would be our people, if you know what I mean. Anyway, I think he's just deluded, or I don't know what's going on here. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Stay strong, stay smart, look for the truth, and be just.